Better get back to Tithe farm. Where is everyone? Hello? Where's that noise coming from? I'm pretty sure that noise is coming from up here. I think I'm going to be sick. Welcome back everybody, another day, another farm run. If you are new here, this is my OSAT Ironman account, and what OSAT stands for is one skill at a time, where I will eventually max this Ironman account, but that is going to be in the distant future. In the last episode, we managed to get to level 52 farming, and what I'm going to do in this episode is try and speedrun to 71 farming, because 71 farming is pretty important these days, which I'll explain later in the video. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to the continued support of my Godhand members. You guys helped to make this series continue, and also everyone else that is supporting me, I thank you very much. So we just completed a farming contract. Let's see what we get from the seed pack. Dwarf weed seed, ooh, willow trees, very nice. I'm not going to plant these straight away. I want to keep quite a few in my seed bank, just so I know I've got a bunch of seeds ready to do farming contracts. And I'm hoping eventually I'll have enough spare to go plant them myself. So I'm just going to do a quick farm run and then I'll bring you guys back at any updates. There is level 54 farming. We can now move on to the next fruit at Tithe farm. That is a pretty big unlock, as it's going to almost double my XP per hour. It looks like we're getting pretty low on watermelon seeds, so it looks like I'm going to have to hit up the master farmer pretty soon. As I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to speedrun to 71 farming. That's because Jagex did an update to try and do a bit of bot busting, which fails as always. And what they did was scale seeds that you pickpocket with your farming level. And it works out that level 71 is basically the same rate as it was before the update. So what I'm trying to do is get to level 71 farming and then start doing my pickpocketing. One bonus of this is that after level 71, you actually get more seeds than you did before. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to try and hold out. And if I start running out of super compost, then I'll just start pickpocketing some watermelon seeds and then restock on super compost. There is level 56 farming. We can now plant quorms. For those of you that didn't know, Jagex has just released a new update where you can use this compost bin that's in the middle of nowhere, and you can fill it up with these onions and get extra ultra compost.
You got me now. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out. You figured me out. You got me red-handed.
So at the moment I'm trying to get a fast time for a Tithe farm run. This is the 5x5 method, and I think it's about 21 to 23 minutes usually for a full game. So that means you can do about 3 games in an hour, which is pretty good XP. But whilst this is going on in the background, I'm just going to talk about what herbs are rare for me, or what herbs are important. So for most accounts, Ranars are pretty important for prayer potions, but I've estimated I'm going to get about 20,000 prayer potions on this account, so Ranars aren't that important. Also, prayer potions only give you 87.5 XP, so Ranars aren't that important to me. Herbs that are very important to me are Aventos. I've worked out I'm going to need about 12,000 Aventos to make all the stamina potions that I can with my Amylase crystals. The Irits are quite important. That's just because the secondary for Irits is really easy to get. It's just Eyes of Newt. Cadentines and Qualms, they're also pretty important because the secondaries are pretty easy to get. It's just white berries and limpworts. And the other 2 important herbs for me are Lantidimes and Tourstles. Lantidimes, I need potato cacti to make the magic potion, which is 172.5 XP. So I've got a feeling the magic potions are going to be a huge amount of my herblore grind. And then I'm also going to use toadstools to make the Zamarok brew, which normally would be a massive waste of a toadstool, but that gives 175 XP, and all I need is jangaberries for that one. So that's why these herbs are rare for me. They give a lot of XP, and the secondaries aren't that hard to get. At the moment, I'm aiming for about 10,000 herbs of each, and I think that'll get me pretty close to 99, but with 4 to 5 herb patches and only using super compost, that's going to take me quite a while. Right, that is the end of a full game of Tithe. As you can see, it took me 22 minutes, and that is doing the 5x5 method. Also in this episode, I'm going to try and do the 6x4 plus 1 method and see how much quicker that is and how much better XP I can get from that one.
Compost.
Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal. I'm not.
Right, I think it's time I have a crack at the 6x4 plus 1 method. I've been told you have to do this pretty much tick perfect, so I'm going to put it to the test and see how tick perfect you have to be. So for this method, you do 6 rows, and then as you can see, there's a singular patch on its own at the bottom of the Tithe farm. So when we get to the bottom one, we do that one as well, so that is the plus 1. Come on, we're nearly there. I've messed up plenty on this one, so if I eat, yeah, it's dead, it's dead. And the next one, quick, get the other one. Ooh, well, looks like there's going to be 3 dead plants this round, but I did mess up quite a lot. I kept on missing watering plants, and I missed planting plants, and yeah, I just messed up all the time. Right, as you can see, this round was much better. I didn't mess up at all on this one, and I think I might have had a couple of ticks spare, so you can probably mess up on one plant and then be perfect on the rest. But that's about it for this method. And it looks like this method will shave a couple of minutes off here and there, so I think each game would probably take me about 18 to 19 minutes, which obviously increases the XP rates by quite a bit. I've basically missed it, but that is level 59 farming. We can now plant white berries. As I was explaining earlier, white berries are important on this account for the herblore grind. So from now on, I'm just going to plant white bushes until I've collected about 10,000 white berries, and then I'll probably move on to jangaberries or even poison ivy berries. I still need quite a few poison ivy berries for the nightshades that I'm collecting, because if you didn't know, you can make weapon poison plus with nightshade and poison ivy and also coconut milk, and that will give you 190 XP per vial. So that's another great way to get some herblore XP. Right, there we have it. I've finally got enough points to get myself the seed box. That is a big upgrade because now I can pick Master Farmer pretty well, and also I can have all the seeds that I need for farm runs in there. So that is a great upgrade. Okay, so as you can see, I've got quite a few tree seeds. What I'm going to do is plant a couple of willow trees. I think I'll plant 2. I'll plant one at Lumbridge, and then I'll plant another one at Varrock. I don't think there's another tree patch that I can use. So yeah, I'm going to include these onto my farm runs now until I get back down to 2 tree seeds. I'm probably going to keep 2 tree seeds of each tree and fruit tree just in case I get it in a contract. I have just realised after planting this willow tree that I can actually go to Falador Park. There's another tree patch there which I pretty much run past every single farm run. So I don't know why I didn't plant one there, but I will do next time. There is the first fruit tree of the account of many. What I need to do is make sure I pick all the fruits off the fruit trees, because they are obviously used to protect different fruit trees in the future. And if you didn't know this, you can pay if you've got the money, right, you can pay the farmer that's looking after the patch 200 GP to just get rid of the tree without you having to chop it down. Obviously, I can't chop trees down because that will give me woodcutting XP, so this is the only way I can get the tree down. Right, we are back at the Master Farmer. I'm going to be seeing a lot of this guy. We are at level 63 farming, so we're not too far off the level 71, but I do need some seeds. I just need allotment seeds, really. So I'm going to be here for maybe an hour. Let's see how it goes and see how bad this scaling is for farming. Okay, I'll just show you this as well. I've shown it before, but I'm going to make sure everyone knows it by now. This was shown to me by someone else, so I can't take credit for it, but I think it's the best way to do Master Farmer. What you want to do is zoom in as far as possible and then change the display mode to modern layout. And then what I do is just enable mouse keys so I can press 5 to click. And then I also change the inventory F key to enter, which you can do on RuneLite. And then as you can see, I'm just pressing 5 on the keyboard, and then you can just press enter when you've got a full inventory. And with the shift key held down, it just drops it, and then you press enter again and go back to the Master Farmer and keep on pickpocketing. I've done a better guide of this in one of my previous episodes, episode 15. And yeah, I think it's the best way to do Master Farmer because you can pretty much AFK it until the farmer moves. Right, I think I'm going to call it there. It's been about an hour, maybe just over, and we've managed to get 32 watermelon seeds, and we've also got some sweet corns and some strawberry seeds, so that'll last us quite a while. So yeah, I'm going to get myself back to Tithe Farm and carry on with the farming grind. Hey, we got some Calquat trees. They are pretty good for farming. If you've never planted these before, I would highly recommend them if you want to get some farming XP. You can plant them on Karamja, and I think they take about a day to grow, and it is about 12-13k XP, so it's not bad. Okay, this is the Belladonna patch next to Draenor Manor. The Belladonna patch takes about 8 hours to grow, I think, and when you pick it, it's a bit like limpwort. You get a minimum of 3, and then the yield increases with your farming level. So I'm going to be adding this to my farm run to get some nightshade for the herbal grind in the distant future. Hey, we just got a hard clue from a ninja imping, and we also got 70 rune arrows, which is pretty nice. So let's have a look at this hard clue and see if we can do it. Dig near the cauldron next to the moss giant. So yeah, we can do that. I've done that one before. So I'm just going to finish this farm trip and then I will get my ass over there. There is level 65 farming. We can now use the mid tier of the farming guild, which also means we can get mid-tier contracts, and we have also unlocked another tree patch and another herb patch. Very nice. Right, so I'm gonna do this hard clue. Hopefully I don't die. I don't think I will. I didn't die last time, so let's see if we can get a hard casket on this account. Right, I've died twice now, so I'm just going to get my stuff back from the coffer. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get everything back for free, or, you know, not for too much money. Luckily, I didn't lose the untrimmed agility cape. That would have been hell. Conveniently, there is someone killing all the moss giants for me. I don't know who that is. What a gent. Right, we've managed to get the hard clue. Next step is something we can't do. We won't be able to do for a very long time. Rune boots are absolutely miles away. That's probably one of the worst hard clue steps for an Ironman, let alone an OSAT Ironman. Okay, unfortunately on our first medium tier contract, we get a contract that could potentially soft lock us out of contracts. So the medium tier contract is a U tree. I don't have any U seeds, so I can't do it. So I'm going to ask for a lower tier contract, which will be an easy tier contract. And if that contract is a maple tree or a banana tree, we are pretty much going to be soft locked out of farming contracts. unless I want to do a pretty long grind to get the maple tree. But if it's a banana tree seed, then there's no chance I can get that without doing combat. But we'd only get a banana tree contract if we had the high tier area of the farming guild. Okay, so let's see what the easy tier contract is. And it's marigolds. That's pretty good. We are not soft locked out of contracts. There is the hats and the farmer boots purchased. I'm starting to look like a real farmer now. And as you can see, there's an update in 28 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can get a full game before that timer goes. So I'm going to crack on with that. That is the end of the Tithe game. As you can see, I've still got 4 minutes left. And there is level 67 farming. We can now plant cadentines. There is level 69 farming. We are almost at level 71. I'm probably just going to do Tithe games until level 71 now because I'm very low on seeds, and then once I hit 71 I'm gonna do a shed load of Master Farmer. So that is a full game of the 6x4+1 method. As you can see, I've done it in about 21 minutes, so it's not that much faster than the 5x5 method. I shave off a minute, maybe 2 here and there, but for the potential risk of some plants dying, I'd rather do the 5x5 method and it be pretty chill. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for the future. There it is, guys, level 71 farming. I can now pickpocket the Master Farmer and not feel like I'm wasting time. And conveniently, we have now got enough points to purchase the full farming outfit. And I think I'm going to call this video here. It looks like I forgot to reset the XP counter, but I think we got about 500k XP this video. As you can see, we're at level 71 farming. And now that I've purchased all the things from the reward shop, I'm going to start purchasing grapes with the extra points that I get. And I'm also going to save myself 250 points for when I buy the herb sack in the distant future. As always, many thanks for watching. If you got it this far in the video, well done. A like and subscribe would be great. Just having a quick look at the bank, we've got quite a few herbs, but we're nowhere near our target of having about 60,000 herbs and all the secondaries. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode.